Let's start the class. Sit comfortably. Time to center ourselves. Adjust your posture. Close your eyes and start bringing all your attention to the body. Most of the time, you're thinking of different things. The mind is all over. So centering is the time where we bring all our attention back towards our body, back towards our breathing. So quickly check in with the body. See how your energy levels are, whether you're feeling light and active, maybe a little tired or lethargic. The body needs some more sleep. Or see if there's some pain or discomfort in some part of the body. Just becoming aware of whatever the current state of the body. As you observe, allow the body to relax, settle down a bit. Now move your attention to your breathing. Observing the natural flow of breath through the nostrils. As you breathe in, follow that breath into your body and feel that nice expansion. And as you breathe out, feel that contraction. Now notice where you feel the expansion when you breathe in. The contraction, relaxation of muscles when you breathe out. Right now, the only movement in the body is from your breathing. Observe and enjoy the natural breathing and the expansion, contraction. Giving your breath also some time to settle down, become steady and stable. When we are stable, steady in the body, we can go through our practice more mindfully, aware of everything that we are doing. Now tell yourself that you will remain aware of both your body and breathing, observing both throughout the practice today. Let us chant 3 Omkaras. Take a nice breath in. Continue for 2 more rounds. I will not be chanting. Once you are done, observe the inner vibrations. Allow them to settle down a bit. Then move your attention to your palms and start rubbing them nicely. Bringing some energy between them. Cup your eyes and gently blinking your eyes. You can open them looking into your palms. Hi Sridhar.
Right.
All right, let's get started. So today we'll focus on a little bit of movement for the entire spine first. A healthy spine, of course, make sure that your posture is correct, all your muscular system, everything, your arms, limbs, and all the skeletal-muscular system remains healthy. But it also means that there is good communication through the nervous system to all the parts of the body. And there's a good flow of energy which keeps you light and active. So first part, we will focus a little bit on the spine, just different movements for the spine, and then we'll come to focus on the digestive system today. All right. So let's do our practices standing first. Coming to a standing position. Keep your feet hip width apart so that you can stand stable. So let's start with our hand and neck, shoulders and neck movement together. So breathing in, raise your arms, joining the palms on top. Look up towards your joint palms. Breathing out, hands come down, chin to the chest. Let's go for a few more rounds. Breathing in, enjoy the stretches, enjoy your breath. With a light and easy mind, just focus on the nice stretches. One last round. Once you're done, bring your head back to your neutral position. Now breathe and open your arms. Let's do some gentle swing with the arms open. As you breathe out, sway your hands to one side and then to the other. Opening up the spine a little. Focus on the exhalation very smoothly. Inhalation will happen when you're coming back. Few more rounds. Last round, make sure you finish on both sides. And then you can come back to the center. Take a moment. All right. Now we'll go with side stretches. Remember to pull your belly button inward, upward. Engage this when you go to the side. Otherwise, as I've mentioned earlier also, there is a downward pressure when you go down like this. You don't want to put that downward pressure on the pelvic floor. So now breathe in, raise your arms up, interlock your fingers, flip them upward. Hold here for one breath. As you breathe out next, breathe out, take a breath in. As you breathe out, start pulling that belly button inward, upward, and then go to the side. Breathe in, come back. The gentle engagement of core muscles will make sure there's no downward pressure on the pelvic floor. Keep going with your breath. Every round, see if you can go a little deeper, stretching all the muscles on the side of your torso and your outer hip. You can also consciously press your feet into the mat so you'll feel more supported when you come back up, especially. One last round on both times. Coming back to the center. Release your arms. Take a moment, notice how you're feeling in the different parts of your body. We have twisted, bent sideways. Let's just go lengthening the spine a little. So breathe in again, raise your arms up. We'll do the Uttita Tadasana. Flip your arm, interlock fingers, flip them up. And now lift your heels also off the mat. Stay there. If you feel unstable, you can always come back, spread your toes out, and then come back again. Stay there. Just focusing on your breath, allowing a nice stretch to come through the legs, through the spine. See if your shoulders are pressing towards your ears. That means your neck is getting compressed. If that's the case, you can keep your arms open. You don't have to interlock the fingers. But make sure there's enough space between for the neck. You don't want to compress there. 3, staying strong. 2, and 1. Now slowly relax. Bring your hands, come down. Take a moment. Today we'll do some dynamic movement now for the spine, going up and down. I will keep your knees straight, keep your legs straight. If you need to, keep a slight micro bend in the knees. So only thing you have to remember is when you are bending forward, if there's a pain behind the knees, that's not a good thing. So make sure you keep the knees bent. So we'll do a dynamic movement going with the breath. What we'll do, first place the hand on your waist, place one hand on the waist. We will raise the other hand as if we are chopping wood. You can keep your feet slightly apart if you want. Hip width is good though. So you raise your hand with your palms open only, raising it, bend forward to trying to touch the mat. Come back up and bend. So we'll do this movement 10 times on each side, warming up the spine a little more. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember to also pull your belly button inward when you go down. That will take you deeper into the forward fold. 10 counts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up and bring your hand down. Now we change sides. Place the other hand on the waist. Press your feet into the mat, feeling strong and stable in the legs, rooted. Now breathe in, raise the hand, leaning back, breathing out forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go as far as it's comfortable for you when you go back, and feel free to bend the knees if needed. 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up all the way, and then bring your hand down. Take a moment, notice your breathing. Notice whatever is happening throughout the body. Allow your heartbeat to settle down. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, we'll go into another little nice standing twist for the spine. So we'll open the feet out. We'll do twisting, dynamic twisting in like Prasarita Padottanasana. So open the feet out comfortably. Now make sure the feet are either parallel to each other on the inside, or you can turn the toes outside, whatever makes you feel stable. If they are turning outward, there'll be pressure on the ankles. So try to keep them parallel, please. Keeping your What we'll do, we'll move with the breath. So breathe in, open the arms out. Breathe out, bring your right palm to the left, either the foot, or if you can't reach the foot, you can place it in the middle here also and just twist. Okay, so breathe in, we come up. Breathe out, twist to the other side. So we'll go 5 rounds, and last 6th round, we will hold there. Okay. If you've started off, keep count. Otherwise, you can do it with breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Try to look up at that raised arm if you can. That will make sure you're twisting the torso. Breathe out. 3 rounds, we are done. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last round. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now come back to the center. Take a moment here. Just bring your hands down. If your breathing is faster, allow it to settle down a bit. Now we'll go into a twist and hold there for 5 counts. Try to relax your breathing while there. Now press into your feet nicely, keeping them strong. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, start again pulling that belly button in, going down wherever. If you want, you can place your palm here only. If not, try to go to the foot and then twist. Staying strong there. Every time you breathe out, squeeze that belly button inward, upward. See if you can open the chest out a little more. 3. Stay there. Keep your upper arm fingers nice and open. It will keep the arm engaged. The load will not fall on the shoulder. 1 last breath here. Breathe out completely. And as you inhale, you can come back up. Breathe in, come back. And this time we'll go to the other side. You can continue from here. Breathing out. So start pulling the belly button inward. Start twisting. Place your hand where it's comfortable for you. And then twist. Focus on the twist. Keep your attention on the torso. Every exhalation, pull those abdominal muscles inward, upward. See if you can open the chest a little more. Taking that right shoulder more open. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Release your arms. Keep your legs there. Let's go into a forward fold also here. Prasarita Padottanasana. So breathing in, you raise your arms up. Breathing out, looking to the front of the room, only come halfway first. Again, you can keep a small bend in your knees if needed. And from here, you can place your palms right in front of you. Okay? Now adjust your feet if needed. Drop your head forward. If you're feeling comfortable and stable, walk your palms back so that your feet and your palms are in one straight line. And then you can just keep dropping your head forward. Same instruction for the breathing. As you breathe out, pull that belly button inward, upward. See what that does to your stretching. And gently shift your weight a little to the front of the feet as well. Notice the difference with that. Stay there. For 3. You're holding the body actively, but you can allow your breath to take you deeper into the stretches. 2. And 1. And slowly you can walk your palms forward a little bit, straightening the spine. Now, as you breathe in, lift your hands to shoulder level and then come up so that you don't hurt your back. Bring your hands down. You can slowly shift your feet together and bring them. Take a moment. Notice how you're feeling in the body. Right. Let's do one gently forward fold now. Stand with your feet hip width apart. We'll breathe in, raise the arms up. Breathe out. Now for this one, start with keeping the knees bent. Keep the knees slightly bent and just fold forward. Very relaxed forward fold. Okay. Now once you go down fully, grab your elbow with the palms. Or you can just hold it like this. Lock your hand inside your elbow and then drop forward. See if you can get your head between your upper arms. And now stay here. Again, as you breathe out, pull the belly button inward, upward. Notice how the upper body goes forward a little more. Stay with your breathing and slowly you can straighten the knees if you want. You can slowly also shift that weight a little to the front of the feet. Let your head hang loose. Just relax there. Just your breathing will lengthen your spine. Stretch all the muscles on the back side of your body, your legs and your spine. Stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly bend your knees. Remember to bend your knees, release your hands, lift your hands, bring them next to your head, and then straighten. You want to be careful of your back all the time. Then bring your hands down. Take a moment. There can be a blood rush to the head when you're in a forward fold. So coming out of it, give it some time for the circulation to normalize again. Forward folds are also good when you have cold and congestion, sinus blockages, because it might feel counterintuitive because you're putting more pressure on the head, but when you come out of it, there is a sudden release of all the lymphatic fluid from the head. All right, now let's just sit down. We'll just take it one stage at a time. We're going to do more things lying down, but we'll just sit down for a bit. Sitting in Sukhasana only. Place your palms on your knees and we'll make a few rotations. Try to keep the back straight, rotation coming from the hips so that the belly is getting pressed when you go forward. You breathe out, breathe in as you go back. Keep going. 3, 4, and 5. Let's go reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up to the center. Take a few moments with your eyes closed. Overall, see how you're feeling throughout the body. Become aware of your spine. Take a few moments. Allow the body to settle down. And we'll move to a lying down position now. We're going to do the digestive series in the Pavanamuktasana series. This works on. Of course, there's a lot of work happening with the core muscles, so your core muscles get strengthened, but it's working especially on massaging all your digestive organs, helping to improve the digestion, metabolism, even the bowel clearing with, your, if you have constipation issues, gas or bloating, it helps with all these. And of course, we get all the other benefits for the muscles as well. So we're going to start with leg lifts. When we lift a leg, automatically these muscles are getting engaged also. If you have a back pain, tuck your fingers under your buttocks. If not, you can keep your palms by the side of you. Now breathe in here, and as you breathe out, you can pull the belly button inward, upward, and lift the leg. Breathing in, go back. Now take a moment. This is one way of breathing. If not, as you breathe in, you can lift your leg energetically. Breathing out, you relax the leg. Now you need to see what pattern of breathing works for you. Take a moment. Everything is about mindfulness. So see whether you want to breathe out when you lift your leg or breathe in. Let's do 5 rounds here. Keep a count mentally. Actively lifting your leg. Full control of the leg as it comes up and as it goes back. Taking as long to move the leg as your breath. Try to keep the breath relaxed. There's more work happening when you have slow, controlled movements of the limbs. Finish 5 rounds. Take a moment, just a short pause. Now we are going to do leg rotations. So now bring your leg up to 45 degrees. Let's make 5 rotations, big circles with the toe, as if you're drawing a circle with the toe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can come down, relax. If you're feeling strong enough and not too fatigued in the abdominal muscles, you can continue directly also. I'm giving you tips for when you practice on your own. Now let's go with the reverse direction. Lift your leg 45 degrees. Draw a circle in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back, relax your leg. Take a moment. Now we'll move to the left leg. Again, see how your breathing pattern you want to keep it. So lift the leg nice and active. Bring it back slowly. 5 rounds. Keep count. The leg that is on the mat also, keep it nice and active, pressed into the mat. Finish 5 rounds. Then you can take a small pause, take a break, catch your breath, and then we'll move to the rotation. Lifting your leg 45 degrees. Start making big circles. 2. You can breathe in for half the circle, breathe out for half. 4 and 5. Finish the circle and then bring the leg back. Catch your breath and we move the reverse direction. Now lift your leg up. Now go in the opposite side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish the circle. Come back slowly. Catch your breath. Take a few moments here. Now bend your knees and bring your knees to your chest. Now for this also, you can tuck your fingers under your buttocks if you want. We'll just lift both the legs and hold it up there. Straighten the legs. If it feels too intense to straighten, you can just keep the knees slightly bent also. Just stay there. This is very good also for draining out the lymph fluid from the legs so that it can come to the digestive system and get flushed out of the body. So hold your legs up there for 3, 2, and 1. You can just bend your knees, place your feet down. Take a moment. Notice how you're feeling in the abdominal region. Enjoy that relaxation during the short break. We're going to work those muscles a little more now. Pada Sanchalanasana. We're going to do pedaling, cycling with the legs. So what you can do, interlock your fingers behind your head. Now bend your knees. Bring your knees to the chest. So first, for 10 counts because both legs, right? For 10 counts, we will just straighten one leg, bring the other leg to the chest. So just go with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just with the normal breathing. You don't have to sink your breath here. And 10. Now reverse. 10, opposite direction pedaling. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your knees to the chest. Place your knees down. Take a short break. We're going to do this a little more. This time we will also bring the opposite elbow towards the knee that is bent. So you're engaging the core muscles a little more, upper and lower core muscles. So what we do here, bring your knees to your chest. Now breathe in here. As you breathe out, stretch the right leg, bring the right elbow to the left knee. Then you go back and just bring the other one. So this one also breathing can continue naturally. You don't have to sink it. So, but every time a knee is coming up, bring the opposite elbow to the knee. Mindfully stretching the other leg. See if you can stretch it towards the edge of the mat, just over the mat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back, place your feet down, take a moment. We haven't done the reverse direction yet. Just take a short break. And now we'll move to the reverse direction. So this time, you stretch you bring your knees here. Now we were taking the leg from up, right? So we'll take the leg from down this time, okay? And bring the elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your knees back, rest your head. Place your feet down. You can release your hands. Take a short break. You can keep the knees bent here. While we are relaxing here, keep your knees bent like this only. Just open your feet out a little wider. Allow the knees to come towards each other, touch each other. So that will keep your legs relaxed. You don't have to balance them like this. So let's relax here and just focus on a little bit of pelvic floor strengthening, core strengthening also. So what we'll do, just our abdominal breathing. Breathing in, allow the belly to rise up. Breathing out, allow the belly button to go inward, upward. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, go in. Now what you'll do, every time you're breathing out, along with pulling the belly button inward, you pull the pelvic floor organs also, like all the pelvic organs. Like you have the urge to urinate, pass urine, but you're trying to control it. So like that, you squeeze the muscles in the pelvic region. Every time you breathe out, notice what all is happening on the inner layers of muscles. So breathe in, allow all the muscles to relax. Breathing out, pull the pelvic floor muscles, pull the belly button inward, upward. And as you breathe in, relax. Notice how the deeper layers of tissues, muscles are getting pulled at. Continue for 4 more rounds. Breathing up, pull the belly button inward, upward, and gently pull the pelvic floor muscles. Just strengthening all these muscles will reduce the chance of hernias, prolapse in case of women. One last round of breath. And relax. Now you can stretch your legs out. Let's do one more strengthening, toning posture for this. Ardha Navasana, low boat pose. So keep your hands by the side of your body, legs stretched out. Now here again, as you breathe out, I want you to pull your belly button inward, upward, and then lift your head, shoulders, arms a little bit, and raise your legs off the floor a little. We don't want to go too high. We just hold here, looking towards the feet, pointing your fingers towards the feet. If you haven't come up already, just pull the belly button inward, upward, and then hold here, balancing on your buttocks. Stay there till you feel that core work happening. 3, nice. 2, stay strong. Try to keep your chest also, or shoulders also open a little. 1 last breath, staying strong. And relax. Bring your head back, relax. Now let's try to relax all the muscles. We will do the Pavanamuktasana, 1 leg at a time. So bend your right knee, bring the thigh onto the belly. Now gently holding behind the thigh or on just below the knee, gently pull that leg in. Keep the other leg stretched out straight. Try to keep your back fully flat, pressed onto the mat, and keep pulling this knee in as much as you can. As you breathe out, try to pull it a little more in. And now you lift your head, bring it to the knee, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly going back. Release your legs, stretch it out. Let's do it with the other leg. Bend your left leg, bring the knee to the chest. Now adjust and keep your back flat and start pulling that thigh onto the belly. Hold behind the thigh or on the shin. Keeping the other leg nice and flat on the mat. Gently keep pulling this knee in, trying to press it against the belly. Now sometimes if it's the hip flexor is also tight, we may not be able to pull the thigh fully to press the belly, which is why lifting the head will give that extra pressure. So now lift your head, bring it to the knee, stay there. Regular breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back, release the leg. Now bend both knees. Bring both the knees to the chest. Gently move a little side to side. You'll notice how any creases on the back, any tightening of the muscles will get released. Now coming back to the center, gently again pull the thighs to the belly. And this time lift your head, take it towards the knees. One Muktasana with both legs raised. All the intestines, abdominal organs getting pressed nicely, releasing any gases that might be stored. 2, and 1. Bring your head back, keep your legs where they are. Open your arms out at shoulder level, palms facing down. We'll go into a twist from here. Take a nice breath in. And as you breathe out, drop your knees to the left. You can turn your head to the right. You can use the left palm to hold the knees down. And relax into a nice twist. Releasing any tightness, tension in the spine, in the entire abdominal region. Stay there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your head back, bring your knees back to the center. And this time drop them to the right as you breathe out. Look in the opposite direction if you can. Use your palm if you want to hold the knees down, taking the twist a little deeper. Now make sure your buttocks, your legs, your shoulders are relaxed. Very passive, relaxing twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release. Slowly turn your head back. Bring your knees back. Hold your knees again and gently roll a little side to side so that you can stretch out the back muscles before you get into Shavasana. And then relax. Place your feet on the mat and stretch them out, preparing for Shavasana. Time to let go of the whole body. Keep your feet apart. Allow your feet to fall outwards, relaxing the legs. Relax your buttocks, the hips. Adjust your shoulder blades. And make sure your palms are facing upward, hands a little away from the body. Now relax the entire back. Relax your belly, your chest. Relax your shoulders and neck. You can just lift your head once and place it back slowly so that the back of the neck also is lengthened, relaxed. Relax your head. Relax your face. Like you're having a gentle smile, because without realizing, we might be frowning, creating a little tension in the forehead region. So as you breathe out, relax the face. Now, keeping your attention on all the body parts at once, take a nice breath in. As you exhale, allow each and every muscle to relax and let go. Allow the body to feel heavier. And just stay in complete silence for a few minutes, observing whatever is happening with your body. Notice all the small changes as the body relaxes. See if your mind is thinking of something else. If it is, gently bring it back. Either notice what is happening in the body or just your natural breathing. For a few more minutes, there's nowhere else for the mind to be. Keep your attention on the body or your breathing. Time to slowly come back. Become aware of all parts of your body that are touching the mat below. And slowly, gently start moving your fingers, toes, hands and legs. You can bring your feet together, hands closer to the body. Gently turn your head side to side. Now go ahead and take your hands all the way up Giving yourself a nice full stretch, coming back a little refreshed, relaxed. Slowly turn to one side and then you can sit back. Take your time to sit back, adjust your posture with your eyes closed. Excuse me. Time for some pranayama practice. We'll start with Bhramari pranayama today, using the Shanmukhi mudra, where we'll use the thumbs to just block the earlobe, press it from outside so that there's no sound, and just spread out your fingers, place them gently. Forefinger on the forehead, middle one on the eyes lightly, ring finger next to the nose, little finger outside of the mouth. Now, once your eyes and ears are closed, you will not be able to hear me. So go with 7 rounds at your own count. And once you're done, you can bring your hands down. I will not be practicing. It's not bad. It's bad for my throat. Finish. I will wait for you to bring your hands down. Humming as you exhale. Once you're done, you can relax. Notice all the subtle vibrations happening through the body. Bhramari clears out any energy blockages at the subtle energy level. It also soothes the nervous system, calms the mind. Allow those inner vibrations to settle down. Notice that inner silence after you stop the humming. Observe your natural breath now. See if it is feeling smooth and effortless. Slowly see if you can lengthen your inhalations and your exhalations. Making it a little longer, breathing in a little deeper. Slowing out slower, longer. Try to stay relaxed. in the body and mind. That will allow your breath to flow deeper, smoother, with very less effort, which is important because you don't want to agitate the nervous system by straining too much. Now bring your attention to the throat region. We'll practice a few rounds of Ujjayi. Ujjayi is where we bring a hissing sound in the throat. Make a small constriction, a little tightness in the throat, such that when you breathe in and out, internally you hear a hissing sound. The breathing is only through the nose. If you're new to the practice, you can practice it with an open mouth first, making a ha sound. Both while breathing in and out. And then continue the same thing with your mouth closed. Slowly, it'll start feeling like the waves of the ocean. So stay with the sound and with this breathing practice. Ujjayi helps gain control over the mind and your breathing. That will allow you to keep both stable and steady, not fluctuating too much with the external happenings around us. Enjoy the practice for just a few more rounds. Ujjayi also brings a little more warmth in the body. So a good practice in the winters. Enjoying that full, complete breathing and the calming effect the sound is having on your mind. One last round. Then you can stop the practice. Just observe how you're feeling in the body, how you're feeling mentally. Now take a nice full breath in, drawing some more fresh energy into you. And let us end the practice feeling grateful to your body and mind for supporting you in today's practice. Grateful for everything that you have right now in your life. Let us chant the closing prayer, wishing well for all beings, including ourselves. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Take a nice breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bring your attention to your palms. Start rubbing them nicely, a little fast and brisk, creating a nice build-up of energy, warmth between them. And now you can cup your eyes, keep them there for a few seconds. And take that energy also to your head, neck, shoulders. You can actually rub your palms across the whole body and cupping your face again. Gently blink and open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much. See you soon.